Salut tout le monde, Jen here. Today I will be trying on and reviewing the new e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. What is the new e.l.f. Putty Bronzer? Pretty excited about it because I really enjoy the Putty Blush by e.l.f. If you haven't seen my swatch and review, you can click on the card over here after you're done watching this video. Calmons-nous un peu. So it claims that it's a unique putty to powder formula with a semi-matte finish. It gives the skin a natural sun-kissed glow. It's highly pigmented, buildable color. It smooths and evens out complexion. It's lightweight, non-greasy, and it is enriched with argan oil and vitamin E. We love argan oil and vitamin E. I love that for me. Argan oil is known for moisturizing the skin, and vitamin E nourishes and softens our skin. So, yay for that. By the way, the shade I have is in Sun Kiss. It retails for $6 US and $8 Canadian. To be honest, I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger, but at the same time, I realized it costs the same as the Putty Blush. So this is the Putty Blush, and this is the bronzer. Yeah, it does look exactly like the Putty Blush. This is my Putty Blush. Of course, it's already used. I use it all the time. It has a similar look to me. I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand, and right away, it feels very creamy. I'm gonna swatch it here. This is how it swatches. It feels very creamy. When I look at this, it's medium coverage. I do have another cream bronzer I want to compare it to. It's the Huda Beauty Tinture Bronzer. It's not the same price range, but I'm used to it and I really like its formula, so I wanted to also compare it to see, you know. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I will swatch it on the back of my hand for you guys. By the way, what I can see is that I think you can also see it on camera. The Putty Bronzer looks a little bit more shiny, and it claims to be a putty to a powder formula and semi-matte. We'll see how it's gonna perform on the face. I want to show it to you on my bare skin, and after that I will do it on a full face of makeup, of course, so you can see both. This is my KVD foundation brush. I really like it to apply my contour. I'm gonna place it where I usually bronze. That would be here. Okay, so this is 3 layers. Can you see it? Okay, and I'm gonna blend this out using my KVD brush. Gonna go back again. Can you see it? It does give a very natural finish. I want to build it as much as possible, okay? Do you see that? It's melting in the skin. I like that. All right, so this is how we're looking on real skin, no full face, and it's looking pretty natural. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Okay, so now I'm gonna do a full face of makeup, and I will timestamp it so you can skip to whatever part interests you. I'm gonna prep my skin. First of all, I will be using the e.l.f. Antioxidant Booster Drops. Next, I'm using my e.l.f. Cooling Primer. For foundation, I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation. I have 2 shades, one in Nutmeg and one in Chocolate. Chocolate is the deeper one. I'm using my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. If you've never used that e.l.f. sponge, you are missing out. I'm telling you. I forgot how flawless this foundation was. I haven't tried the skincare line, but at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm missing out too. If you tried the e.l.f. skincare line, please comment down below what's your favorite product, and I might get it and give it a try. To highlight my face, I will be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealers, one in the shade Latte and the other one is in Deep Cinnamon. Latte is the lightest one. Again, if you haven't tried the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, I don't know what you're doing. This is so good. One of my favorite drugstore concealers. I'm not sponsored by e.l.f. duh, for now, but I seriously love their product genuinely. Do you see how flawless I'm looking right now? Oh my god, this is e.l.f. you guys. This is all e.l.f. It's not me, it's e.l.f. The only thing e.l.f. is missing, to be honest, is a setting powder, you know, a under eye setting powder. They do have one that I tried and no, it's not it. So I'm waiting for them to release a loose setting powder for the under eyes, like a baking powder kind of. Mesdames et messieurs, this is e.l.f. It's a full face of e.l.f. We are at the bronzer part. I'm using a flat eye brush. The star of the show, mesdames et messieurs, the star of the show. It's uneven. What am I doing today? On my nose. I'm gonna put some here. I'm gonna put some here as well. While this is sitting, I'm quickly gonna do my eyes. On my eyes, what I'm going to do is use the Bite Size eyeshadow by e.l.f. And this is the cream and sugar one. And what I'm going to do is mix this shade here with this one here and place it all over my lid. Something very quick. Okay, so now let's blend this out using again my KVD brush. Did you see how it melted in my skin? So easily. Wow. Do you see how easy it is to blend? For blush, of course, I'm using my e.l.f. body blush in the shade Maldive. Under my eyes, I'm gonna use a powder that is not by e.l.f. It's the I Heart Revolution baking powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm using my e.l.f. Loose Matte Setting Powder. This is in the shade Deep. For mascara, I'm using the e.l.f. Lash It Loud Mascara. Setting my face, I'm using my e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist Spray. For highlighter, I'm using the e.l.f. highlighter in 24K Gold. Okay. For my lips, I'm using my Nicka K Bold Eye pencil. This is in the shade Brown. For lipstick, I'm using my liquid matte lipstick, again by e.l.f. And this is in the shade Tea Rose, ou Rose Thé pour mes francophones. I'm screaming right now because Britney Spears is on TV and I'm so happy, like, to know that things are finally moving with the conservatorship in tutelle en français. It makes me very happy, and I can't wait for her to be, you know, fully in charge of her stuff. Using a little bit of gloss. Okay, so this is my full face using the Putty Bronzer by e.l.f. I did not add any powder bronzer on top, and this is how we are looking. The blush as well, it's by itself, no powders on top. And this is giving me natural vibe, okay? I'm looking fresh, natural. It's not too heavy. It feels extremely lightweight. The Putty Bronzer melted in my skin. It performed just like the Putty Blush. Seriously, in all seriousness, it is very good. You know, I was trying to build it as much as possible, and it wasn't building up as much as I wanted to. I do believe I have the right shade. I just think that it is a buildable color, but I think it could be more buildable, if that makes sense, because it is pigmented, but it shears out in the skin. So let's say for people who loves a extra snatch look, it's gonna take a lot of building up the coverage of this Putty Bronzer. I think I'm looking pretty good. And if personally I wanted to get that extra oomph, that extra snatch, then I would go with a powder bronzer on top to make it more pop. But by itself right now, this is gonna be my summer bronzer. The face I have right now is so flawless. Can you believe this is all e.l.f? Except for the setting loose powder under my eyes, but the rest is all e.l.f. This is an e.l.f. face. And I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried the Flawless Foundation, the Camo Concealer, the Total Face Sponge, what else that I love about e.l.f? The eyeshadows, the bat size eyeshadows, they are amazing. The body blush, if you haven't tried any of these, I strongly recommend. Right now in the drugstore makeup industry, e.l.f. is not playing. So little recap, it's a putty to powder formula, semi-matte finish. I agree with that. You saw it on my hand when I swatched it against the Tentour by Huda Beauty. You could see the Huda Beauty one being matte, and you saw the Putty Bronzer staying kind of shiny, not too shiny but not too matte. So it is in between. It does give a natural sun-kissed glow. Like, look at my face. This is e.l.f. you guys. This is e.l.f. with the little blush and the bronzer here, even my forehead. Yes, this is definitely giving sun-kissed glow. I'm all about that. Highly pigmented. Yes, it is highly pigmented, but once you start blending it out, it melts into the skin very quick. And it's a buildable color. On that, I would say because I went ahead with a couple of layers, and it wasn't building up as fast as I wanted it to be. It is lightweight, it's non-greasy. It is so true, it is lightweight. Like I'm telling you right now, my face feels so light. I have the Flawless Foundation on, have all the putty blush, putty bronzer, and I feel amazing. And my face. Do I recommend the Putty Bronzer? Yes, it's a yes for me. Go get it. It's only $6 anyway. $8 Canadian. Anyways. Alors arrête de niaiser, va l'acheter, stop playing, go get it, okay? That's all I have to say. I'm done. All right, you made it to the end of my try on and review of the new e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Let me know, what are your thoughts? Do you think you're gonna give it a try? Please tell me in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not part of my family yet, subscribe and join the squad. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you all on my next one. Mwah! À bientôt! Bisous!